It was 17 days on the trail, capturing a bit of yesteryear, when the lifeline for the Black Hills was a 220-mile trail through Indian country. It ran from Fort Pierre to Deadwood. Jerry Miles of Spearfish was among the 400 or so folks who recreated that journey in the summer of 2008, commemorating the closure of the historic trail some 100 years ago. It was in 1908 that rail service finally dealt a death knell to the trail that had served as a major transportation route for the northern hills. It did so for more than 3 decades after the discovery of gold in the Black Hills. Miles shared some of his experiences on the trail during the February gathering of the Spearfish Area Historical Society. That group meets on the first Tuesday of every month from September through May at the Spearfish Senior Citizens Center. Bitter cold temperatures didn't keep some 40 members from showing up for the program, which included a high-quality video that was recorded during the commemorative trail ride. The 2008 event was sponsored by the Verendrye Museum of Fort Pierre. The trek started July 29th at the Stanley County Fairgrounds. It ended 17 days later in historic Deadwood. Rancher Gerald Kessler of Fort Pierre, who'd been on more than 70 previous wagon trains, was the wagon master for this one. Organizers started planning the route about 2 years before the event, making arrangements for rights-of-way and other logistical considerations ranging from porta-potties to drinking water and medical assistance. The 50 wagons used along the trail also included a couple of old stagecoaches, and there were about 300 horse riders. In all, some 400 people from 27 states came to South Dakota to participate in the historic ride. Miles said that they made the journey in 3 5-day sessions. A native of Central Perkins County in South Dakota, Miles has been around ranches and horses for all of his life. After each 5-day segment, he said they'd take a 1-day break. Some of the folks would wander to nearby communities to do their laundry or maybe take a bath or a shower. On average, according to Miles, they made somewhere between 18 to 22 miles every day, staying as close to the original trail as possible. Then he told the story of an elderly woman in her 90s who carried an oxygen bottle for the duration of the entire ride. The youngest person that he knew of was a little 8-year-old girl who celebrated her 9th birthday on the trail. And then there was that man who walked the route, all 220 miles, never leaning on a wagon or accepting a lift. His only assistance was a cane. Participants paid $150 each, which helped pay for the porta-potties, insurance, and other services along the way. While riders were responsible for their own food, a tanker truck brought nearly 5,000 gallons of fresh water to the group every day. To feed his own horses, Miles said he brought along 15 bales of hay. Those horses, he said, developed a pretty healthy appetite along the way. And Governor Mike Rounds authorized the use of state prisoners to collect garbage from each of the encampments. Miles conceded that there were a few problems along the route, but by and large, it was indeed the journey of a lifetime. He said the most serious problems were with horses without shoes, or horses who were not in good condition. One runaway horse suffered a leg injury and had to be put down. Miles said he prepared his own horses by working them up to 7 or 8 miles each day several times each week during the weeks leading up to the drive. There was entertainment just about every night, too. Historians, poets, and the like. Lots of visitors joined the groups during the evenings. One night, Miles said, they had 1,200 to 1,300 people for supper. The prettiest part of the journey, according to Miles, was the segment from Sturgis through Boulder Canyon into Deadwood. A veteran of trail rides over the country for the past many years, Miles says he's already gearing up to participate in a ride from Phillip to Fort Pierre. That'll be next July.